What's going on, y'all? So listen. Y'all, Love and Marriage DC. I don't know if I'm gonna review this next season. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm just going to be honest because I hung in there as much as I could. I tried to make it as lively as I could. But at this point, I am over it. I'm so sorry, y'all. Like, I'm gonna finish the season. But something, in order for me to review next season, okay. Again, the problem for me is that the show is not organic. And I've known that we have had some reality shows that have had ensemble cast members that, were brought into the show, but, and people getting to know them or whatever, and it's just organic. They come together organically to a certain extent. And I feel as though long are gone those days, all right? Because you bring it on, and I hate to compare, but this is the reason why we have to. Love and Marriage Huntsville. I feel as though the reason why we were drawn so much to Love and Marriage Huntsville and because it became as successful as it has is because those people knew each other. I don't even care. Those people interacted with each other before this show came out. And I'm not talking about being internet friends, met on social media a couple of years ago, a year ago, been associates for 15 years, but we ain't really interact the way that we interacting on this show like this. It's not manufactured. These people know each other. These people got history with each other. These people, they intermingle with each other all the time. There is history between them, so the chemistry is organic. The drama was a little bit organic until they got to the later seasons or whatever because they dragged it out. But other than that, that is what drew at least me into the show. That's what keeps me watching, because even if I say that, they dragging it out a little bit, I'm still going to watch Love and Marriage Huntsville. I want to know how the shit ends. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to Love and Marriage DC, it's fake. Let me not say fake. It's inauthentic. Okay? It's manufactured. Okay? And I feel as though they was trying to do the same formula from Love and Marriage Huntsville and think that they was going to have a hit. And again, they brought Monique in. And I'm sorry to come off as a complaint, but I cannot do a review of stuff and not be honest. I can't not sugarcoat shit. Okay? And I've noticed it in my views for the show. When y'all look at my review, not too many people watch, and damn sure not too many comments, okay? And granted, I understand that it's a new show, but it's just not gelling. It's just not gelling because none of these people know each other the way that they claim to know each other. And it's just so put together. And the dragging of the one issue is just so fucking irritating at this point. At least on Love and Marriage Huntsville, we got multiple issues that's going on and a main big issue. The main big issue that's been dragging for the past couple of episodes, 3-4 episodes, maybe even for the past whole fucking series, okay? We are on episode 8 and we are still talking about this fucking dinner. The whole situation that spawned from this dinner that went to the lunch, that went to this meeting with fucking Monique. It is the same fucking issue that's been going on for 8 fucking episodes. And I'm over it, y'all. I'm so tired. I am over it. I'm like, damn, bitch, Monique, you messy as fuck. I did not realize this, girl. I did not realize it. And I ain't got shit against Monique, but baby, I don't know if this show was a good look for you. I mean, maybe it is, but girl, it's just showing that you messy as hell. Okay? And the only person that is carrying the show, whether you like the lady or not, and I've said this before, is Winter. It's Winter. Everybody else, They alright. You know what I'm saying? At least they got some real stories that I feel like is really real. You know, Irena and Jamie talking about their son and, you know, them being together for, you know, all these years or whatever. And they're having, I feel as though they're having real marital problems, because they've been together like over 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, you know, they've been through it all. DJ Quick and Ashley, you know what I'm saying? But Monique and Chris, y'all putting me to sleep. Y'all putting me to sleep. Winter girl, make her a full goddamn cast member, okay? Because she is getting that popping. She is the only person that I am truly interested in her story. She is the only reason why her and Kevin is the reason why. And bitch, we gonna get on that. They the reason why I'm gonna tune in next week, and I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all this review for it, because they're the only one that has an interesting story. Even though we probably heard it before, but baby, it's just juicy. It's juicy because I want to know if he's a froster or not. I want to know how they interact or not. You know, but I'm just saying, it's just, and then we'll get to some parts that really just took me out, that I was sitting here like, now that don't make sense, okay? But the episode pick up where it left off last week with Raina and Winter going back and forth. When Raina asked that lady, "Are you mentally unstable from your last relationship?" I said, "Now, man, why would you ask her that?" Because I could ask you the same thing about, are you mentally unstable because you been with Jamie for so goddamn long and that man be talking to you this way or that way from what y'all be trying to, because Terry said you come off aggressive, Jamie. Okay? That's what Terry said. And that's what Irena be saying too. So, are you mentally unstable because of that? Because y'all been together so long? Well, why would you ask her that? Granted, I understand that you don't vibe with the girl. I just feel as though the nickname shit, I mean, I would have felt a little bit away, but baby, I wouldn't even say shit to the bitch, okay? I don't fuck with you, okay? You can say that shit, but bitch, guess what? Me and Ashley got a fucking husband. We not going to a fucking divorce. We not going through an alleged scammer or whatever or fraud shit. That's not what's going on us. And we've been together multiple goddamn years. So therefore, that's all. I don't need to sit down with you and talk about no damn nickname or whatever. I said, and then Arena getting all pissed off and she bringing up, well, at least my husband didn't have an outside baby and bring a baby on me and my husband ain't cheat. Okay, because she said, listen, girl, I was just saying, like, we both going through the same thing. We both having issues. And she said, you can't compare my relationship with your relationship because my husband ain't bringing on baby on me. Okay, my husband ain't out here committing fraud. I said, now, God damn it, Arena. And then she get her ass up. Bitch, I said, sit down. Now, if Winter would have got up and y'all would have just got to brawling, it just would have happened. Because, bitch, what you not going to do is stand up in my face doing all of this shit, okay? That is what you're not going to do. Now, see, Winter had a lot of, Winter got an image to protect, okay? That's what you could tell because she holding back. Now, Winter, I'm going to have to stop you. Because in that goddamn, confessional, she said, yeah, listen, bitch, I'm going to have to talk to Monique about the gutter Barbies. I said, now, bitch, first you call them ratchet, then you call them ghetto, I think, at one point. Now you call them gutter Barbies. I mean, granted. Girl, stop it, because from you, it just comes off very, okay? Like you're looking your nose down, and I get it, but shit, stop it, okay? It just don't sound right. It don't sit well in my spirit when you say the shit. But baby, Arena, you got a little bit too hype. Take that aggression out on your husband, okay? Because he the one. And let me just tell you this, Arena. I could say that it's Winter's fault because y'all was having a conversation amongst each other and why she had to go tell Monique. But technically speaking, and I think I did mention that last week, but technically speaking, that is what some of us do. We talk about shit with our people. That's what it is. Oh, my sister told me this. Oh, did you hear what so-and-so? Let me tell you something. So-and-so told me this and da-da-da-da. You do that, okay? And you can't sit here and say that you don't, all right? Because it happens. But at the same time, bitch, why would you tell her that? Why would you tell her something so personal like that? I know y'all was trying to connect or whatever you was trying to do, but you got personal. You told her some shit that I wouldn't tell nobody that I don't know. Okay? So you can have to chalk that shit up on yourself as well, And then they go to you know, I don't know. I think Winter left out or whatever. Winter better than me because I would have been left. I would have been left. Like, Raina, I like you or whatever, but baby girl, you ain't finna be hollering up in my face. If we supposed to be sitting down here talking about, you know, trying to get to the bottom of shit, we're gonna have an actual conversation. We ain't finna do all that hollering because I'm gonna walk the fuck out before I pop your ass. Now, see, Winter good. I'm telling you, some of these people are a little bit more mature than me because, listen, I'm quiet. And that is not always a good thing because I'm brewing. Especially in the confrontation. I don't like confrontation. But if I have to go there, I'm going to go there, you know? And so after that, the peoples meet up in Baltimore. And Tasha comes there as well. Monique is there and all that shit. Monique still bringing up the whole thing about, you know, well, first of all, DJ Quick and Jamie going back and forth about who sold out this and who had the most crowd. Because, you know, they competing because they both got events at the CIAA or whatever events that's going on. And I came to your city. I came to your city and I sold out more. Okay, I sold out more. Now, I been had this stuff. I said, y'all calm down. I said fun size. And red light special, y'all gotta calm down. Let me stop. Let me stop for a rain to whoop my ass. But anyway, so they get to talking, right? They get to talking, everybody get there, and Monique once again want to start talking about, okay, because I don't know who brought it up, but Monique want to fix it. Monique trying to understand, well, why this happened, and why. I said, girl, because you opened up your mouth and you told them, okay? That's what the fuck it is, you know what I'm saying? And then, of course, they gonna tell their husbands what Winter said. Oh, she called you fun size. And Quick, come on now. I know it's a joke or whatever, but you can't act like that ain't the first time that you heard that shit. Okay, that's why I feel like they overreacting, they overdoing it. This ain't the first time somebody done call your ass fun size. Now, Jamie, I feel some type of way somebody called me red light special, bitch. I don't know who the fuck you talking to. So that means that you was talking to my wife, and actually I'd be pissed at her because why are you telling a stranger my business? Huh, why are you telling a stranger what's going on in our household? You don't know that bitch from Hootajon. Okay? Girl, where she come from? And you telling her all this stuff. I said, child, you know, Jamie was trying to stop the shit. And Raina was like, you be quiet. You just go away. I said, oh, what is going on? Y'all finna get into it right here? Monique want to go talk to goddamn Winter to see what's going on because she was like, all this stuff that I am hearing, this is just not the Winter that I know because she a cool, calm chick. She a real chill chick. And then Tasha came through and she was like, everybody was just misinterpreting shit. Okay? Ashley feels some type of way. Ashley and DJ Quick feel some type of way about Tasha because Tasha comes off this team Winter. But from what, first of all, Tasha look good. That hair, the hat, everything. Girl, she look good up in that scene. I said, yes, y'all better dress though. I will say that. They be dressing. But my whole thing is this. Tasha did not necessarily say that Winter was right in what she said. She just said, y'all just misinterpreted shit. Because that's exactly what it was. All of this happened because of miscommunication and misinterpretation. That's all it was. But baby, when they was going back and forth and they was talking and everybody kept on coming in and they was like, hey! Girl, did you see the crowd? Did you see the actual patrons that was there? They just looking like, who the fuck? I said, that's some real shit. That's some real shit. We finally ain't no empty area. Y'all in there amongst the real people. Okay, I was waiting for one of them to come over there and be like, what y'all doing? Because they was sure looking. It was a dude that was just looking like this. And then there's a lady that kept on looking like. And then so Monique go over there to Winter House to rehash this shit all over again. And this is what I'm talking about. Monique, you've been trying to fix shit, but you keep fucking up shit back every time you opening up your mouth. The situation could have died down by now. The situation could have died down by now, but you still want to play fucking telephone and peacemaker or whatever because you want us to be, or you want them to be a sisterhood. Baby, they're not going to be a sisterhood. They're not going to be a sisterhood, and if they do, it's not going to happen over fucking night, okay? Let it the fuck go. Winter, yes, she is still going through the shit that she's going through, and like she said, you know, I don't know how I feel about Monique. I feel like I can't even tell the bitch nothing. I can't tell her nothing because look at what's going on. I said I feel the same damn way. I will feel the same damn way. Okay? You done took the shit back and threw it this way and threw it that way. And Winter, you probably told a little thing a little wrong or whatever, but Monique, this is mostly on you. I'm gonna put it on her. I don't give a fuck. Okay? And I still kind of like Monique. I'm just saying that she messy. She is showing herself to be messy as hell. And I'm just like, girl, where did this come from? But then you try to disguise it with a y'all know how she be laughing. That loud ass laugh. Oh my god, it's so fucking funny. I was like, you know what? Monique, just leave it the fuck alone. Went to breaking down, talking about the stuff that she's still going through and everything. And here go Monique. Well, if I'm your friend of all these years and I couldn't really see that, imagine what the other girls who don't know you, of course, they don't know that or see that from you either. I said, well, if you her friend, shouldn't you? Okay, I guess you don't check up on each other. Let me stop. I'm just sitting here like, Monique, let it go. Let it go. Let the shit fucking die down. Meanwhile, what else wind up happening? Monique and Chris, they do wind up going to and they spend way too long on that scene. They spend way too long on that scene. Um Jamie and Arena, before we do that, yeah. Jamie and Arena, Terry comes over there, the intuitive healer, okay? She come over there, get him a little reading because, you know, their issues and find out some more stuff. He was basically raised up in a strict household. A lot of black men or black people that had strict fathers with fathers in the house. Most of them was raised up in, a lot of them, I ain't gonna say most, but a lot of them was raised with a strict daddy sometimes, okay? You always had at least one or two, you know, strict parents, or, you know, you lucked up and you probably had some real easygoing parents. It's either or, okay? So his story is really not that different from a lot of stuff that we've already heard. Basically, you know, he been living with his daddy ever since he was 8 years old, and then until he lived into the house with Arena. The dad was strict a little bit. You know, he was that, you gonna do this, you gonna do that type of nigga. You know, he felt some resentments to his mama because, you know, the mama wasn't there. That's what it is. So he got an issue. He got mommy issues, okay? He got mommy issues for real, for real. And Arena got an issue with wanting to be perfect. That's all that it is. Same thing that was said at the other place on the other episode when Terry was with the whole group. Moving on from that, we get Monique and Chris. They go do this little exercise together, you know, little sexual exercise and all this shit for them to come together. And then, I mean, that part was cute. I ain't even gonna lie, that part was cute when they was doing the exercising and shit and laughing or whatever. That was funny. But then when it got to after they finished doing that, here we go back to, you know, their so-called issues. And granted, I don't want to diminish the issues that they are presenting and making it seem as if, oh, this is not real or whatever, because stuff like this does happen in relationships. Sometimes the issue is not even as big as we would think. It's small, but it's nagging. It's nagging, and it'll nag and gnaw away at you until it gets fixed. And I feel like that's what's happening with Monique. She's wanting this one particular thing to happen. She's wanting to feel closer to Chris, wanting him to understand her a little bit more, wanting him to open up a little bit more, wanting him to dig deeper a little bit more, whatever. And she's just not getting it as fast as she wants it. You know what I'm saying? And so I get it, but at the same time, it's like, if y'all been going through this for the whole relationship, according to Monique, what else is there left to say? You might as well just say, fuck it. I mean, this is what it's gonna be because ain't shit changed yet. And I'm tired of hearing about it. Meanwhile, they finna have a little get together and have all the couples over for like this little sex therapist or whatever that Winter, you know, had suggested. And I said, oh, okay, we'll see how this go. Meanwhile, the fellas go down to Bar 1. First of all, I didn't even know it was Bar 1 down up in D.C. I said, wow, Peter is really doing his thing. Because the last time I heard, we remember when Peter had his little money issues and Bar 1 was getting shut down and all this stuff. And, you know, he got 3 locations now. So congratulations to Mr. Peter. Okay? He do make a little appearance and then he go away. Good. I would have showed my face too. You using my establishment, show my face. But They just there, being fellas, because, trying to just talk, because, when it's with the fellas, they ain't got all that drama. They ain't got all that drama. And this is when we are shown that Chris is just as messy as Monique. But I'm going to let it slide. And some people may say, he not being messy. That's his friend. He could talk to him and all that stuff and woo, woo, woo. I get that. I get that. But at the same time, why you need to bring this man here, Kevin, to talk to you, Quick, and Jamie, and you the only one that know him, and y'all not even, at least from what they showed us, because we don't know how much was filmed, y'all not even showing us them actually getting to know him, like, hey bro, what's up? You know what I'm saying? How you been? Okay, listen, I heard so much about you. You know what I'm saying? Where you from? What you do and all that stuff, and all of, like, no, it wasn't nothing like that. It was him sitting down trying to give his side of the story with Winter. I said, now Chris, you messy as fuck. This what you brought this man here? I said, now you messy as hell. But I'm going to let it slide because we need some drama. Winter and Kevin providing it for us. So I'm going to let that shit slide. I'm going to let it slide. I'm going to say, I'm just going to look at you a certain way. Okay? But at the same time, this is where I felt like, this was all fake and staged. This was staged because who walks around with a manuscript of somebody else's book? Kevin. Who walks around with legal documents to prove his so-called innocence, his alleged innocence? Kevin. To come to show people that he don't know? Kevin. Who does that? Production. They said come in with these, so we can, and then it was almost as if it was a play on the binder gate from Real Housewives of Potomac. I don't know if y'all caught that, because Chris was like, oh, you got your binder too? It was a play on that. And I'm just sitting here like, who does this in real life? To niggas like, bitch, I ain't got shit to prove to you. I don't even fucking know you, so why do I need to bring my paperwork to, and they didn't ask for the paperwork. Quick was just sitting there looking like, okay, because he don't give a damn, because he don't like Winter, so he don't care what the fuck it is with Kevin. Jamie said basically he got all these papers to show this and to show that, and and I'm just trying to hear and see if he went to crazy, and I'm just coming to the conclusion that I believe him or whatever, I feel him or whatever. And then Quick said I just come to the conclusion that the problem is Winter. And of course he gonna say that because men gonna bond with men, and secondly mostly because he don't fuck with Winter because his wife don't fuck with Winter. That's all that it is. So he's standing by his wife. I understand it, but I'm not on Kevin's side because of this. I'm not on Kevin's side at all. Because of the way that he's doing this whole situation, it's like, why you using this platform to try to prove that you're innocent, but you're not really proving that you're innocent. If you get my drift, you know what I'm saying? And you're trying to prove it to people that don't even know you and don't even care and won't even be talking to you after this. The only person that allegedly knows you is Chris. So I don't understand the paperwork. I don't understand the binder. I don't understand any of that. Talking about you're still married, that's still your wife, you still wearing your ring. And it doesn't matter if in your mind that you think that you are still married, because technically, legally, yes, but that lady don't want you. That lady don't want you. And when they said that the man did nothing but love bomb her, that is exactly what he keeps on doing. And I cannot stand a person that keeps on trying to force another person to stay in something that they don't want to be in just because they want to be in it. I don't want to be with somebody that don't like me. I don't want to be with somebody that can't stand me. I don't want to be with somebody who can't trust me. It's going to take forever to fucking build that shit back up, especially after now. Even if she was trying to think about it, you coming on this show and you coming up there and Chris invited his ass. First of all, let's just get there. The end of the episode, they at the house, right? The couple's supposed to be coming. Monique said, listen, girl, Raina was the first one that's going to be there. Quick and Ashley show up next or whatever. And then they was like, listen, I know we had some vegan shit last time, but we ain't gonna have that shit this time, okay? We gonna have some real food. I said, okay, good. At least be a little pescatarian. Ain't that what it is when you eat fish and chicken or something like that and nothing else? I think I'm that because I barely I barely, unless I eat Taco Bell, I don't eat no meat, like ground beef or whatever. And then I noticed that I be substituting chicken with it most of the time. Okay, but y'all would be happy and proud of me, bitch. Let me tell you something. I've been eating healthy this whole week. For the past few days, I will say that I had a cauliflower pizza the other day. I said, this is pretty good. And it was a small pizza, okay? It was like a little small individual pizza. And I said, oh my God, this is really tasty. I do have some cauliflower mashed potatoes up in the freezer. So I'm going to check that out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all said that's really good. So y'all basically was suggested a lot of cauliflower stuff. I said, cauliflower is that girl? Oh, okay. I'm going to check her out. I'm going to check her out. You know? But anyway, so Monique winds up telling them, listen, we got this sex therapist that's coming because Winter suggested her. And I'm not going to be bogus and not invite Winter when it's her person that she gave to me. You know what I'm saying? And she had already had this plan weeks in advance before all this drama happened. Understandable. And of course, the ladies, they have an issue with it. But Monique said you ain't got to interact with her. We're going to be up in the living room. You don't want to be there. You don't got to be by her. Fine. That's what grown people do. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you're going to be in places with people that you don't fuck with. And we have to learn how to act accordingly. You know, not to act out or whatever. And then here come Chris talking about some Kevin coming. I said, now, what the fuck does Kevin need to be here for? All because you want this man to talk to this woman. You giving this man an opportunity to talk to this woman. And Chris, I'm going to have to call you out on this. Because that's fucked up. That's fucked up. That is very fucked up. That, Winter, you not respecting her space. You're not respecting her wishes. If she wanted to meet that man, if she wanted him around her, because that's the only reason why you invited him. That is the only reason why you invited him. Okay? If she wanted to be around him, she don't want to be around him. She would have been around him. She would have been answered his call. She would have been meet up with him. But you gonna bring him to a place where she is unaware that he's gonna be at, so that he can sit by her, so that he can tell his so-called side of the story, so that he can try to win her back or whatever, because that's what it looked like gonna happen next week. And she's not gonna be here for it. And for you to think that it was okay to do some shit like that, that's fucked up, and that's why Monique be on your ass. You talking about she always talking this and saying this and talking about, bitch, that's why. Come on now I'm seeing it, Monique. Your man is not thinking. Your man is not thinking. He got his messy ways just from your ass, okay? That was fucked up. But anyway, and then he come up in there. I said, Kevin, you two, sir, did you got a place to stay yet? Are you still in the basement? Let me stop. Anyway, that's Love and Marriage, DC. If you feel what I feel at the beginning, let's have a discussion. And is it me or am I not giving it enough a chance? Put it in the comments, okay? I'll see y'all later. Peace.